Welcome fellow artists to part 2 of our Cambatta breakdown of Michael Jackson. Let's waste no time with chatting and get right to cracking these codes. Let's get it.
The one that MK Ultra spiked with acid to the night of homicidal passage. I'm not a DJ, but I was still breathing in a body bag, claw and fingers vinyl scratching to the sounds of Michael Jackson.
Remember, the whole song is structured from the rhyming pattern based on the sounds in the name Michael Jackson. So we get internals with the I, N, I, A, O, A, and E sounds. He writes a path to a couple of conspiracies hinting that he clearly sees some foul play on what might have happened to Michael Jackson, from making him look crazy to taking his life, and that's just whack, man. Then this line expands on a concept that Michael Jackson was still alive and scratching in his body bag and pairs it with a visual of vinyl scratching. A DJ holds their hands like a claw when they rewind and scratch a vinyl record. Let's dive again. Here's a few ideas I want you to run with. I'm not gonna go all the way in, just here's some ideas. Think about this. A higher group forces extensive knowledge on him. A DJ controls the sound. When you scratch, you stop the music or you alter the timing of the sound. If you scratch a record, you break the record. So a concept, think of this. Still alive after death, breaking records.
I'll strike a matchstick in the dryer's cabin, fire blast and I'm Spyro the tiny dragon. Burn this entire labyrinth and hide the ashes. I'll write Michael Jackson in bold underline italics, uppercase subtitled captions.
We get internals with the I, N, I, A, O, and sounds. Cam speaks on burning down a house by lighting matches, pairing it with Spyro blast and fire at an obstacle. The game Spyro has a mighty heroic tiny dragon on a wild path to free his elders from a giant labyrinth. The house and the labyrinth are combined. In fact, they symbolize a structure or a system that he might be trapped in. He'll burn that system down in Michael's name and do it in the type of way that your eyes can capture. You won't miss it. Plus, bold, underline, and italics are all ways to highlight words you would type, and that's just crazy, Cam. That's just... Cam is crazy.
Michael, which means who is like God when defined in Latin. Deeper than the cytoplasmics, quite elaborate.
More internals with the I, N, I, A, O, Al, and U sounds. He basically breaks down the etymology of Michael Jackson in the song about Michael Jackson. Crazy, right? Getting into how finely crafted these connections get, universally and lyrically. These type of matches go deeper than blood, deeper than a cell in your body.
Watching movies in my mind make my eyelids spasm. If you could read my mind, you'd hear a psycho laughing. Backyard got a lion and a tiger napping. Roller coaster 2, keep your seatbelts tightly fastened. Metaphor for the life I'm having.
Internals with the I, N, I, A, O, A, U, E, and the OR sounds. And if you guys think I'm going fast, slow it down or pause it. Speaking on the incredible imagination of Michael Jackson, watching movies in his mind could have a connection to deep meditation or thinking, going back to the lack of libido concept from the prior half of the song. Cam describes this wild land, this Neverland, but also combines the passage with a visual of Michael Jackson's life being like a massive zoo and an amusement park. Let's dive again. The theme park would be Neverland Ranch, and we see it links to a subliminal Peter Pan reference. If Michael had been watching a movie in his mind, then that could mean he was mentally aligned with that image as if he was Peter Pan himself, explaining his childish habits. So his life is like the theme park itself, but he's also in Neverland from the movie.
After a day of brain surgery, I enhance my third eye with glasses. I've discovered what your science hasn't. Divide a fraction to a final fragment.
Internals with the I, N, I, A, and the U sounds. This man is a rhyming maniac. Another allusion to meditation and mind expansion, enhancing his eye through having a spiritual brain surgery with some kind of divine contraption, describing actions on how that last line could happen and following on how advanced Michael had been.
The universe is a uterus having wide contractions. I found a pen and the Bible happened. I signed it Michael Jackson.
More internals again with I, N, I, A, O, and the U sounds. This whole part is a bit too deep to describe. You have to hit up Cam and politely ask him for clarity on these lines he crafted.
Media stress and need a spinal tapping. They killed me and Prince. Whenever lightning happens, it's the titans clashing. Crash tightly, grab it. Ladies passing out, got them falling like Mike Tyson jabbed them.
Internals with the I, N, I, E, and E sounds. This bar connects to the craziness of those universal rhymes he crafted on that last bit. Speaking so deeply and openly on the line of that would have the media stressing. You can't say this kind of crap on TV. It would make people think he's crazy or that his mind is fractured, leading to the following reply and actions, as if the higher guys attacked him. And that fits finely as a subliminal to the conflict of the Titans. Cam purposely used Mike Tyson as a symbol to combine the name Michael with a fighting Titan / divine combatant. And we all know that Michael Jackson had men and women cry and passing out at his concerts in all kinds of fashions from the slightest actions.
Lisa Presley and Naomi Campbell tried to have him, but I denied their passes. Best womb is the test tube. Million other Michael Jacksons aborted inside their napkins. I cry every time it happens. They call me Michael Jackin. My doctor was a trifling bastard. He's the reason why I'm relapsing. Forever I'm relaxing. I didn't get to say bye to Catherine. Michael Jackson.
Internals with the I, N, I, O, R, E, and the oo sound. And just a quick note, he's not repeating some of these lines are not repeating. This man is using original rhymes throughout this entire song. Give this man his credit. So going into the women that were in Michael's life, what happened? Why did he deny their passes? I got that they were not the best option to provide a child of higher status, and I don't have to explain why his doctor was a trifling bastard. To define relapse is to go back to something. Playing on his angel theme throughout the entire passage, if Michael had been from heaven, his doctor would have been the reason he went flying back in. Allusion to the afterlife. Imagine, he didn't get to say bye to his mother. That's kind of tragic. That's it. Our time has passed for the final half of my breakdown of Michael Jackson. Props to Cam for writing like a master craftsman in this type of fashion. It's quite elaborate, but it's concise and accurate, from his rhymes, flows, patterns, and subliminal info and layers that we likely have missed. This kind of passion is getting harder to find in rap, and no cap. You can find his tracks in the description below. And by the way, guys, check out his COVID-24 track. That one is crazy. He did pretty much the same concept. He went with a rhyme scheme for COVID virus and Kobe Bryant, and he linked it all together. It's 10 minutes long. It's incredible. It's in the description below. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. And if you like what we're doing here at Lyricology 101, please share. More episodes to come. See you soon. And don't forget where the heart is.